If you imagine standing atop the world's largest Buddhist temple as the mist clears over the jungles of central Java, this one's for you. Whether you're there for the spiritual energy, the mind-blowing ancient engineering, or the famous sunrise view framed by volcanic peaks, it's a true bucket list experience that feels like stepping back 12,000 years in time. And today we climb to the top and find out, is the tour really worth it? So a lot's changed since I was here 9 years ago. Post-COVID, there's now shops, there's now an area where you get onto a small little bus that takes you to Borobudur. Once upon a time you used to do the long walk up. Everything's changed. I suppose that's why we come back and do these things multiple times, because I don't think Borobudur is going to change, but everything around it has. The entry price includes a shuttle cart to the main entrance area. So we've just gone to a counter. You need to change. There's just different dress rules here. So we're going to put on some shoes. I'm not sure if you get a robe as well. So you just get a pair of thongs. They're not there for your safety, they're not there for your comfort, they're there to protect Borobudur. So there's no robe or anything like that. If you are a female, they do say that you should probably have your shoulders covered, but these thongs, they're going to be interesting wearing around. So we're in a group number 5, Lima, so we're just waiting to be called up and then we head on a tour. The biggest change I see here from 9 years ago is that you now get put into a tour group. We're tour number 5 and there's probably about 15 of us. It's not that big, but that way a guide can show you around. It's more controlled. It's not a bad idea. Same with these thongs, just to protect Borobudur.
Additional information that since 2 years ago, the government has given us a consent only climb to level 9. No more level 10. Since we had big deal with the UNESCO authorities talking about the Austrian guys from Red Bull Extreme Sport who sneaking the temple illegally, then climbed to the Stupa, then they did the parkour jumping on this Stupa to another Stupas, and uploaded on YouTube. It's gone viral. So now the level 10 goes down. Yeah, level 9 maximum.
So it's a pretty easy couple of 100 metres walk from the ticket entry area up to the base of Borobudur. It was 455,000 rupiah to get in. I'll leave the pricing here. But it's one of the more expensive things in Indonesia, but you can see by the works that are done here, this money is well spent. It's another UNESCO heritage site, and you can see that they do put a lot of work into it. I'm sort of one of those people that likes travelling around. I like doing it on the cheap. I like doing street food. But I also see that you come to these countries, sometimes you'll just do it once, and I think you need to come to these type of sites and have a look at them.
So one of the interesting things that the guides already told us is that UNESCO has limited the number of visitors from 50,000 per day to 1,200,000 per day, which is a really positive thing, I think.
So at 9 o'clock they let the gates open, and there was about 7 tour groups here, and we're all going in as one.
Yeah. So when the UNESCO opened the lock door one by one, they found no room inside. No room. No room. So it was not, and it is not temple. It was and it is monument. Monument. Yeah, what kind of metal tissue, right? During November, heavy rain, the water will come down. Every level, every single corner. Yeah. and this one authentic and original, yeah, from beginning. Yeah. If you find the stone with a different color, the stone mason, they mine it from different quarries. Yeah. So different color, different quality. Yeah. They came from Europe. It was black. Original color was black. The result was not so good as they expected. No reflective picture, right? So the photographer decided to use what we call as iron oxide, chemical pigment, to color it with the yellow color. Alright, as Buddha statue, as metaphor of the enlightened being, the Buddha, when he achieved the enlightenment, harmony. Okay, let me show you the engineering technique, how to lock this building. This is Lego. This one. They use a single stone to lock this Lego, right? Traditionally in Java we call Mama Papa stone to lock. And this one Tetris. You know Tetris? Block blast. This one. Lock each other. And if you find this code, the code belongs to American IBM. They use this code. They wrote the code, our 2.5 million block stone, then put down there. They injecting the concrete stone underneath, and put this waterproof layer every level, even down here, every level. Then they had to put this block stone based down to this code. 10 years project to put the stone one by one.
This is one of those things as a tourist you just want to do, make it to the top to Borobudur, what they call the Nirvana stage, up the top. This is impressive. This should be on your bucket list.
Finger of infinity, mostly Asian people, they believe in like spiritual. If I touch the ring finger of the Buddha, it would bring them luck. Mostly Chinese, Japanese, Korean. But they have short arm, right? So impossible. Even they step on this level and then they've broken this carving.
And if you're wondering, you do get time at the end of the tour to walk around and enjoy the site, all by yourself, plus 1,200 people. One thing I would say, the tour that's included in the ticket price, absolutely worth it. Walking around here, having someone local that tells you the story of the last 1,200 years, priceless.
Oh, sorry.
Come on.
Borobudur. I'm sorry, I'm just cracked up with Scots trying to sing Borobudur.
Although being the largest Buddhist monument in the world, one interesting fact that I did find here is it's actually not a temple. It is only just a monument, but it's a pretty big one.
So I think one of the things that stood out for me too was what added to the calmness of the tour was the fact that the tour guide is allocated to you as part of your ticket. Small group tour, I think we had 7. So you don't have a trillion tour guides at the entrance trying to tout for your business. It just makes for a really seamless, enjoyable experience.
So that's Borobudur Monument. Now we're going to go see the complete opposite. We're going to go to Prambanan Temple and have a look what that's like. It's about an hour and a half's drive down the road. So let's get back in the car and have a look at that.